Senator Alex Padilla last weekend approached President Biden to issue warning at a campaign fundraising event at large multi-storey manor in the Pacific Palisades. Biden investors Jose to persuade donors and talk about the record of his management. He was in stately home of Feliciano and Kwanza Jones. But Padilla pulled President aside to discuss behind-the-scenes negotiations in Senate. He knew that the White House was considering option of permanent immigration policy changes to help Senate Republicans win nearly $110 billion of one-off aid support for Ukraine, Israel and other U.S. allies. In October 2022, President Biden's right-handed representative Karen Bass, D-Calif, Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti, Senator Alex Padilla, D-Calif, and the photo that his wife Angela Padilla hailed after arriving at the Air Force is one in LAX. In an interview Thursday, Padilla told The Times, "The main message I was trying to convey was to warn Biden that Republican senators are dragging him into a harmful policy." The senator said Biden was hearing attentively and asked when Padilla last contacted staff on the West Wing. Padilla declined to comment further on Biden's response. But since Thanksgiving, White House Special Pen Manager Jeff Zients and UN Security Council advisor Steve Ricchetti said he was in at least daily contact with the helpers on the West Wing. Padilla said, "I wish we had spoken and were sure we had made the change right. I think we're talking right now to make sure we don't get it wrong." Padilla's concerns violent lobbying in the White House signal that the Ukraine, Israel and border policy agreement Biden Senate leaders hope to realize may have difficulty gaining broad Democratic support. Biden, Senate leaders and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, who visited Washington this week, argue that Congress should soon pass an additional funding bill to get Ukraine the help it needs to fend off the invasion of Russia. White House officials and Homeland Security Minister Alejandro Mayorkas intervened this week after it became clear that a bipartisan group of senators had failed to reach an agreement. White House Special Item Zients, Senate Majority Leader Charles E. He met with Schumer and took part in talks on Capitol Hill on Thursday to stress that Biden supports more funding for border security and is open for immigration policy changes. The official, who was allowed to keep his name secret to discuss sensitive talks, said, "The president actually thinks we should do something at the border." Republicans have pressed for provisions that would allow border officials to deport migrants without examining them for asylum, expanding detention migrants, including families, and expanding practice of deportation quickly from border to inner regions United States, and limiting who can claim asylum. Republicans have also sought end the president's authority to speed up the U.S. inflow humanitarian aid, which Biden has repeatedly